Okay, look, I know I said I wouldn't be making videos for a little bit, but this is a little bit important. Now, no matter how far humanity jumps into the future, we still end up doing the same. What was it that Ellie said in The Last of Us Part 2 again?
What you got there?
Bigot sandwiches.
Yeah, we still end up doing our bigotry ways. I think that's a word. Thumin is an art commentary channel here on YouTube. Now, you're probably wondering, why am I talking about her? Well, that's because the poor girl recently has been getting so many racist comments thrown at her by people calling her the N-word, drawing hate art that's basically stereotyping black women, and overall just being a bunch of little fuck faces. Like, look at some of this artwork, and look at some of these comments. You have people constantly using the M word, going to the point of, like, spelling it out in the comments. Stuff like this. And the worst part is that people find this shit funny. And they try to excuse it by saying, oh, racism is an opinion. Does that really excuse you for constantly saying the N word over and over and over again? Okay, when this is happening, I suspected that this was because of the whole Just Stop situation, where she got into a fight with Just Stop because she thinks that jars are racist. I thought that was kind of what started it. But nope, this has been happening since October because she drew a fan art of Kiki, according to her. It's been happening since then, and the thing that hurts is that she's constantly been dealing with this for 5 months. October to today. And it's fucking horrible. And the worst part is when she tried talking about it on Instagram took down the post saying that it goes against their guidelines. Look at the pictures. The post apparently goes against their guidelines. She's not even saying the racist statements herself. She's just calling it out for what it is. That's all she's doing. She's just calling it out for what it is. And what's worse is that Instagram is ultimately threatening her by saying, listen, you keep breaking our guidelines, we're going to take down your account. That's what they're saying. It's fucking horrible. It really is horrible. So let me get this straight. The people that send the racist comments, the people that are constantly making fun of her skin tone, the people that are constantly being the most hateful dickheads on this whole website, they get to stay on. But Thumin gets to get kicked off because, even talking about it. No. You can't do that. You can't talk about racistness. It's like, what kind of double standard bullshit is this? Really, it's a serious question. Why? Why are they allowing this shit, but when somebody talks about it, it goes against their rules? Same thing for Twitter. Even worse, it got over to Twitter. Yeah, people were continuing to bully her on Twitter, sending her threatening DMs saying that she needs to harm herself. She needs to, KILL herself. I can't say that because, YouTube. Yeah, basically just being a bunch of harmful little dickheads. And why is this happening? Because of a drawing. I thought there would be a more legitimate reason why this was happening. I thought, did she do something horrible in her past that's worth doing this to her? No, because of a fucking drawing. And the worst part is that Instagram is doing little to nothing except threaten Thumin by saying, listen, your account is going to be taken off if you continue to break our rules again. That's the fucking problem here. Why is Instagram not doing anything? I get these social media platforms are not perfect because sometimes they fuck up. They fuck up pretty hard. Not to mention Twitter by not taking down child pornography because it doesn't go against their policies. That's some bullshit. Yet when I talked about how I wanted to kick somebody in the balls because there was this man who was verbally abusive to his baby, you get locked out of your account for 12 hours. What kind of shit is this? What is this double standard bullshit? Like, it goes to show that these fucking social medias, they don't follow their own rules. They it's like they're flip-flopping back and forth, back and forth. Oh, this is allowed. Oh, that's not allowed. Oh, this is allowed. Oh, that's not allowed. It's so frustrating. So you're telling me, Instagram, that Thumin needs to lose her account because she's talking about some of the racist shit, racist comments that are thrown at her, yet you're not going to do anything about the individual accounts that are saying these racist statements, hitting her up in DMs saying how she's the N-word and she needs to kill herself. You're not going to do anything about those fuckers there. You're just telling Thumin, listen, if you do this again, your account's going to be taken down. So I figured I need to talk about this because this kind of behavior should not go unnoticed. This kind of thing needs to be talked about. And that's what's bothering me ultimately about this. The fact that nobody is talking about it whatsoever. And that's because some commentators, they just don't like certain people, so they're not going to talk about it. And it's kind of fucking disgusting. Because of your personal beef, you should at least talk about these things. The only thing I know is that Shannon, myself, and Callie Mara are probably going to talk about it. Well, I'm talking about it. Shannon uploaded her videos recently, and Callie, same time frame. She's probably going to upload her a couple days later. So we need to talk about this more, because this is racist, this is hateful, this is disgusting, and the fact that she's had to deal with this for 5 whole fucking months, it needs to come to an end. And if these fuckers want to come into my comment section saying how I'm an N-word and how I need to get hanged and lynched, go ahead. I had to deal with a Jewish woman attacking me in my Gmail. After dealing with that, there's nothing you guys can do that's even worse than that. And especially child abuse. Come on. I've dealt with worse than you guys can throw at me. So yeah, I wanted to talk about this because this is a serious issue that deserves to be talked about. I mean, sure, the John Swan drama is something fucked up, but, you know, some things are a little bit more important than others. This is a big example. The fact that this poor girl had to deal with this for 5 fucking months. The racism, the hateful comments, the saying kill yourself, all this horrible shit that she's had to endure for 5 months. We need to talk about this. Everybody needs to talk about this. Even if you have beef with each other, we still need to talk about this. Put your fucking beef aside and talk about this. It's fucking crazy how you guys are a commentary channel, yet you don't talk about all the issues because you personally don't like talking about it. That person, because you don't like them. So yeah, that's my video. Please send Thumin some love. I will link her channel, her all of her social medias into the description below because she absolutely deserves it. Send her as much love as you can, whether fan art, whether subscribing to her channel, whether supporting her, following her on her Twitter, subscribing to her YouTube, anything that you guys can do, make it happen, please. Because this poor girl had to deal with this shit for months on end, all because she made a drawing. Nothing horrible she did. The worst she did was drew this character. Is it really needed? Is this really needed for fucking 5 whole months? Is it really needed? I don't think so. So yeah, please hit her with some love. I will also link Shannon's video in the description when she posts, and also Callie's when she posts hers, so we can get more people talking about it. Please, just talk about this. Talk about how fucked up it is. Hit her with some love as much as you possibly can, whether for sharing, liking, anything you guys can do, just hit her up, okay? And that's my video. That's what I wanted to talk about. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later. I gotta get back to doing college work. This sucks. Alright, see ya.